I said to him, you know, Tom, why don't we go out for a drink sometime? And he said, wait, what's that? Okay. And he said, you know, I don't drink. And me being like dense, I don't even know when I'm being blown off. So I like explain, oh, well, that's like a euphemism for why don't we get together sometime.
It's good to see you. And I know you were just in New York. You were doing your big premiere for the show in New York.
Yes, and we did really well. Thank you, audience.
Yeah, I heard you did really well.
9:30 on Friday nights. We did very well. We had a big premiere party in New York at Kane, and it was really wonderful. And so many celebrities came out. I was really so touched because I didn't even have a Sweet 16 because I was afraid, like, who's going to come? And it's going to be a big bust. And so I was really, like, putting myself on the line here because it's like they're either coming to support me or it's, you know, I'm going to have a lot of Dreschers eating there. So, but yeah, Howard Stern came, and Bobby Kennedy Jr. came out, and Dan Aykroyd, and, you know, Kelly Ripa and her husband Mark Consuelos. And
that's sweet. The
Queer Eye guys. Yeah, it was really, really wonderful. My dad's like, you know, oh, Bobby Kennedy, come here, I'm Morty Drescher.
Yeah. Had he met him before?
They did meet him once before, yes, but
not enough to call him Bobby.
You know, there's always that fine line of inappropriate behavior that, you know, I have to worry about with my family. My Uncle Stanley was. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, all right.
I once saved somebody.
Did you?
I swear, it was like 2 weeks after my surgery, and I was really feeling very down, and, you know, my cousin came to visit me from Las Vegas, and she was, like, busy talking about the Las Vegas real estate boom and a pending divorce, and all of a sudden, she gets up and starts choking, and I've seen this in a restaurant, and I was like, I had just had the surgery, and I immediately got up, I grabbed her, I started doing the Heimlich maneuver, and all of a sudden, you know, I mean, my dad, who, like, rarely comes up for air when there's food in front of him, started saying, what's going on? And my mom starts screaming, don't rip your stitches. And all of a sudden, a little piece of, like, regurgitated poultry pops out of her mouth. We all gathered around to look at it. My mom reached down with a huge napkin and said, oh, it's not even that big.
That's good to know how to do something like that.
I know, and I had never done it before. And, you know, it doesn't happen immediately. You got to do it a few times. And my cousin's like a small woman. Sometimes I think if it was like a big man.
To be able to push that hard. Well, it's if it's in the right place, though.
It's hard.
Yeah. No, I'm okay. I think I just had a needle in me. But So, all right, so your whole family was at the premiere?
Yes, the whole family was at, they were at the premiere party. You know, I mean, it's like, I try and make it a very familial occasion, even though it's business and we had the red carpet and everything like that. But I was like, the week before, I'm saying, listen, we can have a limited bar, but we have to have unlimited food because the Dreschers are coming and, you know, it's like free food, forget about it. They are so there. And at the end of it all, my mother said, you know, the food, it was nothing.
She didn't like the food that much.
No, she was unimpressed with the food.
And did you have, are you dating anyone? Did you have someone there with you? Because last time you were having a whole new social life that you were talking about. Kind of a frightening one, but.
I didn't have anybody with me there because, you know, I was in New York and I sort of wanted to, I had a date when I was in, and I didn't want to bring anybody because I'm not seeing anybody seriously. But, you know, when I was out here, the week of the Oscar parties that precedes the Oscar night, I went to a party that Tom Cruise was at. And I start talking to him. You know, I've met him before. I stepped on his toe once. Yeah, we're old friends. And I said to him, you know, Tom, why don't we go out for a drink sometime? And he said, wait, what's that? Okay. And he said, you know, I don't drink. And me being like dense, I don't even know when I'm being blown off. So I like explain, oh, well, that's like a euphemism for why don't we get together sometime? And he says, well, you know, thank you anyway. And it's like, oh, all right, okay, well, whatever, thank you. And, you know, duh. And then I go to this Alicia Keys concert like a few weeks later with my girlfriends. I brought you a picture. And it was everybody's birthday, and
Is this you? It was everyone's birthday. Everyone?
Yeah, well, it was that girl, my girlfriend Jill's birthday, and that's Alicia Keys in the middle, and that's me. And so after the concert, it was a great concert, and we're like ushered to this like private VIP bar area. So they say, okay, come this way. We walk down a hallway, and they're standing outside of the dressing room is Tom Cruise with all his friends. This big guy walks out of the dressing room and goes like this to me, and he says, come on, Fran, you know, come in here. And so I go to my girlfriends and I say, come on, come on. And we all walked right past Tom Cruise and his friends.
You showed him.
Into the dressing room. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
If he were my boyfriend, he would be in the dressing room instead of outside.
You showed him.
So
that's hilarious. We have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this. We're back with Fran Drescher. Living with Fran is you play a divorcee dating a younger man.
Yes, older woman, younger man, romantic comedy, and it's on at 9:30. So for all these scenes that we had in the kitchen on The Nanny, now we're in the bedroom. All my girlfriends are so jealous. They go to like the taping and they say, you know, you like have the best job in Hollywood, and it's true. We get to, you know, I kiss him, I canaddle him all the time. From 9 to 5, he's mine. Then he goes home to his wife.
And so you must really like him, because that's obviously you have to kiss this guy every single week that you...
Yeah, I do. I mean, he's great. He's wonderful, and you know, we get along great, and it's just a wonderful show. And you know, I was in a relationship with a younger guy, so a lot of the stories are loosely based off of my relations with him. For example, we did a show where, well, in real life, this guy's father and his stepmom were coming to visit, and then it turns out that the stepmom was 2 years younger than me. So I like went running to the closet to find anything that was tie-dye. And in this story, it's like Mary Lou Hanna plays his mom, and she says, where's this great girl you've been telling us about? And I say, hello, and she says, you must be Fran's mother. So.
All right, and it's doing very well, like you said, so congratulations on that.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And thank you, audience. Thank you so much for supporting it.
Living with Fran airs Fridays at 9:30 on the WB. We'll be right back. Don't go away.